What's going on, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. Yeah, that was your Royal Rumble, the Jobber Rumble, as you can see in the title. I'm gonna give you my thoughts and my opinion. This is my review on it. First off, I want to say shout out to my motherfucking main homies out there in Philly. It's all about that Philly pride, baby. Oh my God, man, you guys, that crowd showed out. That crowd, man. I turned the kickoff show on. I don't really watch the kickoff show, but I was kind of hyped for this Rumble. And I was just sitting around my house, and I was like, let me just throw it on. Usually I'm at the gym, or, usually I'm out with my boys, or, you know, doing QB, certain things, whatever. So I'm just hanging out, and I'm like, yeah, let me just turn it on. And the crowd is on fire, and they're cheering for Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. They're cheering for the guys who actually have talent, and they always do that in Philly. I just, I forgot, oh my God, I turned it on. I was like, wow. And I went right on Twitter and said, this is the most amazing, this is an amazing crowd. But I want to get down to a couple matches. The women's match, it was whatever. The crowd didn't give a shit about it. I didn't give a shit about it. Now, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, that match was great, okay? Nothing's going to discredit that, all right? It's not like last year where the Rumble was a piece of shit and that match sucked too. But this match was great, okay? Lesnar's part in it was good. Cena, he did what just Cena. And Seth Rollins, oh my God, there were some spots in here that I loved. I wasn't gonna say never forget, but I seen better. But you know what I mean. Brock, he rips up the table, he grabs the monitor, he slams it, bam, right into the damn thing. And I'm like, wow, yeah, this is some good stuff. I'm watching my boy, he's loving it. And it was a type of match that had you out of your seat, like, oh, man, he's taking away. Oh, man, he kicked out. Oh, shit. I think Brock got hit with 3 FUs, F5s, what not F5s, AAs, okay? I still call it FU, okay? I ain't going to call it by that AA bullshit, attitude adjustments. I call it by the fuck you, the FU, whatever you want to call it. That's what I still call it by. But back to what I was about to say. So there was a whole bunch of spots in that match, especially one off the top ropes, and right drops the elbow, and then they said how he broke his ribs and all this and that. It was real good match. It was perfect, and I loved how he beat up Brock with the briefcase towards the end, and Brock just hit him with the F5 and planted him with. I mean, bam! It was so good, that match. I give that match maybe a B plus, A minus. That shit was just good. Okay, now let's get down to the Royal Rumble, right? Actually, hold on. Wasn't there another match on the card that was? I know there was another match on the card that I was watching. Wasn't there? Because I watched all the matches, but I'm talking. I know there was another one that stood out to me. No, there wasn't. Okay. The Royal Rumble match. Let's get down to it. If I forget a match that stood out, you could please comment it below. You know what I mean? I guess, because sometimes when a match starts getting a little boring, sorry, something on there, I just hop on Twitter, I just hop on whatever. I'm just sitting there like that. I don't, I pay attention, but I'm still tweeting at the same time. So back to what I was saying, the Royal Rumble, okay? Now, it started off pretty good. Miz came out first, whatever. This guy came out, and then number 3 drew Devon Dudley. Now I predicted, remember I said that there's going to be some surprise entrances. But for him to come out, man, and in Philly, and just everything that happened, and, get the tables, and we want tables, and then EC Dub, and the chant was great, the EC Dub chant. You don't really get that chant anymore. Only maybe, like, if Van Dam does something, maybe 4 or 5 people in the front row will chant EC Dub. But I'm talking about that whole, like, half of that place was chanting that EC Dub, and it was just good. Brought back some memories of mine back in Philly when they had ECW there, the whole thing. So he was in it. He gets tossed out, but it was whatever. It was quiet. And I thought Devon was going to come too. He didn't. So I guess that was kind of cool, because I guess Devon wasn't there, and WWE backstage heard the fans scream, "We want Devon." They said, and they just said, throw him out or something like that. You know what I mean? Whatever. Or gave a word to the ref, gave a word to him. We don't know. So Bray Wyatt's in there, and he's eliminating all these guys. And it kind of reminds me of 2000, I think, and was it 2010 when Del Rio won it. I think CM Punk was in there for man long, just eliminating every single person, just eliminate. When he was with the Nexus. That's what it reminded me of. Bray Wyatt's in there, and he's like, "Oh, it's my year," and I was like, "Oh, I can actually enjoy this. I love Bray Wyatt." And he starts throwing people out, throwing people out, throwing people out, throwing people out. Daniel Bryan comes in. He's in for a little bit. Now, this is my issue with the WWE. They threw Bryan out pretty early in the match. They threw him out pretty early. And my first thought was this. I was like, okay, WWE's not that stupid. They're not going to throw Daniel Bryan out, one of the most popular superstars now in the fan base, and one of my favorite. Actually, he's actually a good in-ring wrestler. I don't understand some people that say he's bad. They might not know that much about professional wrestling. Now, you could watch wrestling. Doesn't mean you know anything about it. Okay? It doesn't mean you know anything about what's going on in the ring. And that's not a diss to anyone. It's just in general, some people think he's trash. It's like, what? But yeah, back to what I was saying. So they threw him out kind of early, okay? So in my opinion, if WWE wanted to be smart, they should have left him in, until near the end. The top 4 should have been the last. That was my issue. I knew he wasn't going to win anyway. I knew Reigns was going to win it from the beginning, but how he won it is what bothered me and what bothered all the fans while they were booing. I mean, I know it's Philadelphia. I know someone said, well, it's Philadelphia for you. They're always booing. Yeah, we always boo them, but we boo because it's fucking bullshit. Just like when our teams let us down, it's fucking bullshit. And we're going to boo. If we don't like you, we're going to fucking boo you. That's how the hell it is. So don't just throw that card up. Oh, it's Philly. Oh, it's this. That. Okay, so let's get down to it. They throw Daniel Bryan out, and every other person that comes after that, they're booing. And in my head, I'm like, the WWE is not that stupid. In my opinion, what I thought was going to happen, I thought Daniel Bryan was going to do what Mick Foley did and a lot of others did. Like Eric Roman, I think, did to Curtis Axel, beat him up and then run back in. I thought Daniel Bryan was going to do that and then last till the end but lose. But that didn't happen. He just did that, and it kind of reminded me of the Shawn Michaels Undertaker. What was it? WrestleMania? What was it? Royal Rumble 2007, I think. Remember, he was like outside the ring like that, and it led up to something. Remember, it led up to some Mania match between the two. But back to what I was saying. So Bryan gets eliminated real early. Okay, now you got everyone else who comes out just gets booed, and Reigns comes out. Okay, everyone's booing him. Oh my God, we don't want to see this. It's the 3 moves of doom, Cena 2.0. We get it. Then all jobbers come out. I mean, bums. Trash-ass motherfuckers. I'm talking about to the point where you can put me out there. Throw some trunks. Hell, throw some basketball shorts at me, and I'll go out there and start swinging and throwing motherfuckers around and put a show on for that damn crowd. That's how trash some of these cats were, okay? So it keeps going. Ziggler draws number 30. Oh, cool, he draws. I'm like, okay, good. Maybe this is something good. Because I saw The Rock was in South Philly earlier. I saw on his Twitter, and he was like, I'm hanging out the neighborhood, and I'm like, oh God, don't tell me Rock's gonna come back and win versus Brock. It's gonna be something that the company's never gonna build a new star because they're gonna keep living in the past. Well, we still got Brock who's in the past, and we got Rock who's in the past. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. It'll be fun, something cool to see part 3 of that, part 2 of the match, but whatever. Okay, so what happened was. What happened, okay, was that this is what WWE doesn't understand. When we want a star to become a star, we want a wrestler become a superstar, as you like to call them. It has to be organically. You can't make it happen. You can't push it down our throats. Why do you think we don't like Cena? I said it on Twitter. It has to be organic. This guy is not ready, in my opinion. He can't talk on the mic. He's okay in the ring. I mean, he's good in the ring. He has some special moves. He has some good moves that make people, excited like me. But he's not good on the mic. He's not good on the shtick. He's not any of that, okay? And he needs to work on that. WWE needs to work him up a little bit. You can't just throw him out there. You can't do what you did with Cena. Just build him up. Oh, throw him out there. Throw him out there. Now I understand when they built Batista, because Batista, he had the look. He was behind Triple H for a little while. He knew how to talk on the mic. He was like the fucking man. He had the tattoos. He had the guns. He can kind of wrestle. Cena was just, whatever. But back to what I was saying about Roman Reigns. So WWE tries to make it like, okay, this is what WWE literally plans, in my opinion. They throw everyone out, and they leave it down to Kane, Big Show, and Roman Reigns. And they're like, okay, so now we're going to force the crowd to like Reigns because the crowd doesn't want to see Big Show or Kane win, do they? And in my opinion, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. They're like, all right, we'll throw Big Show and Kane out there. The crowd, nobody in the crowd wants to see Big Show or Kane win. So you know what? Let's put Reigns in there and let's have Reigns win and make him look like the hero at the end of the day. No. What they should have done, in my opinion, okay, in my opinion, how they should have put Reigns over and made it look good, make the fans kind of happy, this is what they should have done. The 3 last competitors should have been, well, this is what I said was another idea. It should have been the 4 top guys. It should have been Bray, Dean, Reigns, Bryan. Okay, if not that, and you want to put over just Reigns, you just want to put over Reigns and say F everyone else, this is what you do. You have Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Reigns. Okay, you have Reigns sit in the corner. You know, after beat him up a little bit, let him sit in the corner, and you have Daniel Bryan get thrown out. And after he gets thrown out, you have Reigns come up, Superman punch Kane, throw him out, and then point at Daniel Bryan and say, that one was for you. So the guy who eliminates the match's favorite then gets eliminated by the guy who they're trying to build into the face. If you understand the way if you guys understand the way I'm construing this, right? Hopefully you do. That's the way I would map it out. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, I thought of that on top of my head earlier, like 20 minutes before I made this video. I was like, yo, you just do that. It's that easy. You make the dude that everyone loves get eliminated by the heel, and the guy who you're trying to turn into a guy everyone loves or a face, you have him eliminate the heel after they just eliminate the guy everyone loves. It's that simple. But WWE went a different round. They put a bunch of jobbers. It was just bums and bums and bums. I mean, oh yeah, DDP, that was a great entrance. I loved it. Oh man, I was doing this. I was playing around. Dudley, that was cool. The crowd was into it. That's all I got to say. But it wasn't a good Rumble. I mean, back-to-back not good Rumbles. You know what I mean? Rumble matches. Sorry, I'm not talking about the matches outside of the Rumble. I'm talking about the Royal Rumble itself, which is my favorite match and probably everyone's favorite match in the whole thing. You know, it's probably everyone's favorite match of the year. And 2 years in a row, it's been trash. You know, trash guys coming in, bad guys coming in. Number 30 last year, it should have been Bryan. It was it was Rey Mysterio. You know, no disrespect to him, but you know what I mean. 2 years in a row of it not being good. They got to fix it up. That's all I got to say. Like this video, guys. Subscribe. Wait, first off, if you ain't subscribed, then you're goddamn bullshitting. But leave your comments below on how you feel. I knew Reigns was going to win, so I'm not that damn mad. But the way they construed it and the way they try to fix it up, it just wasn't. It was just boring to watch. It was just nothing but jobbers coming out there, to be honest. And no one can deny that. So leave your comments below. I know a lot of people are really pissed. I mean, I was a little pissed too, but I wasn't like pissed to the point where I'm going to kill somebody. I knew it was going to come. Just the way it came sucked. So comment below on your thoughts. Tell me how you feel. I'm sorry this went 13 minutes. I just had to get what I have to get off my chest. Comment below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? If you liked it, just come out and tell me you liked it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I thought it was okay. I'm not going to sit here and bash you. That's your opinion. If you liked it, tell me. If you hated it, tell me. You trolling ass motherfuckers, leave your comments too. I don't give two shits about y'all either. Leave your comments. Alright, y'all. Peace.